the Native American nations, when they would surrender, we would write treaties that gave them sovereignty. So a Native American reservation might be in a state, but it's a sovereign entity, so that state has no jurisdiction in that reservation. So it's one of those what moments, right? So if you look at a map of Arizona, about a quarter of the state is Native American reservations. So the state of Arizona has no jurisdiction in that quarter of its state. In other words, the map should be changed and those Native American reservations should just not be in Arizona because there's no point in them being in Arizona. So if you go to the Navajo Nation, which is the largest reservation in the United States, it just passed the Cherokee for a number of people too. So it's largest in land and barely largest in population. The Navajo Nation does daylight savings, but the state of Arizona doesn't. So half of the year they're in a different time zone than the rest of the state. And because of this, most of the states have laws strictly banning casinos. The Native Americans went, we're sovereign entities, we don't have to obey your state laws, so they began making casinos. So there is a current campaign to see if they can knock it down a notch. Okay. But that's why they have the casinos. And then the idea behind the casinos is you bring in the Italian mob, they help you set up the casinos, just like they did Las Vegas, because that's who did Las Vegas too.
Godfather too.
Yeah. And then you bring in the Italian mob, you set up the casinos, you split the money with the Italian mob, and then the rest of the money goes to the Native American population. And historically, Native Americans have been the poorest communities in the United States, and now they're some of the richest communities in the United States. So it's a little bit of financial vengeance, I think. For the record, there are stone cities.